The old clock moved past midnight. Rain softened every window frame. I cleared the books along the mantel and found a note without a name. Your handwriting leaned like lamplight across a page gone pale with time. I poured the last of the red wine and read between each careful line. You wrote as though the morning could wait outside until we knew. But certain words grow more forgiving when years have carried people through. Letters by the fire, turning amber in the room. Nothing here is asking for an old love to resume. Letters by the fire, one slow record, one last glass. I can honor what we carry without living in the past. There was a photograph from April, a corner table pouring rain. You were watching yellow taxis, I was tracing circles on the grain. You wrote about a quiet Sunday and a train we never took. Some roads are meant to stay imagined, like a note inside a book. Distance is not always failure. Sometimes leaving makes things clear. There are endings made more graceful when we stop rehearsing fear. Letters by the fire, turning amber in the room. Nothing here is asking for an old love to resume. Letters by the fire, one slow record, one last glass. I can honor what we carried without living in the past. Maybe keeping is not waiting. Maybe memory can be kind. Some people become quiet lanterns, lighting rooms they left behind. Letters by the fire, morning blue against the glass. Every sentence finds its silence, every shadow learns to pass. Letters by the fire, nothing broken, nothing old. I can thank you for the journey and still choose another road. I place the photograph between pages, left the letter near the flame. The room grew still around me, and the dawn arrived unnamed. The elevator side of 22, rain on your coat, the hallway blue. I turned the record over to side B, the traffic softened underneath. No grand confessions, just coffee and room to breathe. Nothing in the quiet needed rescuing. Stay while the skyline changes shade. Let the avenue rush without us. Up here, the silence wears a little gold, and every window keeps a story. Stay till the last cab turns the corner, not to keep the morning far, only because this kind of stillness knows exactly where we are. You left the window open just an inch, the curtain moved across the floor. Two glasses resting by a photograph from some forgotten Sunday before. We never gave the moment a name, the clock could wait outside. Some things arrive without announcement and choose a place to hide. Stay while the skyline changes shade. Let the avenue rush without us. Up here, the silence wears a little gold, and every window keeps a story. Stay till the last cab turns the corner, not to keep the morning far, only because this kind of stillness knows exactly where we are. Maybe the city never sleeps because it never learned to rest. For a few unguarded minutes we asked nothing of what came next. You smiled at your reflection, floating softly in the glass. Peace can feel like finding someone who does not hurry what will pass. We passed. The needle reached the quiet groove. The rain remained beyond the glass. When every lamp had disappeared, the stillness stayed. Came in carrying weather on the shoulders of your coat. Set your keys beside the piano and let the silence take your throat. I did not ask for the details or who had crossed another line. I drew the curtains, fed the fire, and gave the evening room and time. The weight was plain around you, but the story could remain. Some nights become much gentler when no one asks you to explain. Second cup at midnight, steam rising through the room. You do not need an answer, you just need a little room. Second cup at midnight, while the rain embraces sound, let the fire hold the shadows. I will keep the quiet around. You chose the one outside too, from a record we both knew. Sat beside the wooden bookcase as the amber settled through. I placed a blanket on your shoulders. You smiled without looking my way for several unmeasured minutes. nothing had to be okay. Not every wound needs guidance, not every fear needs light. Sometimes care is simply staying without trying to make things right. Second cup at midnight, steam rising through the room. You do not need an answer, you just need a little room. Second cup at midnight, while the rain erases sound, let the fire hold the shadows. I will keep the quiet around. Morning may arrive forgiving, or take its time behind the grave. Tonight there is an empty chair, and no one asking you to change. You can simply let it slide. Second cup at midnight, blue light gathering above. The fire settles into silence, but the room still carries love. Rain loosened from the windows, the needle reached the end. You fell asleep beside the fireplace, and the house grew warm again. Arrived unnoticed. No one reached to clear the bed. Rain was riding on the rooftop, while the morning turned to red. You read half the weekend paper. I warmed bread beside the stove. Coffee filled the quiet hallways, and the house forgot the road. Traffic moved beyond the curtains, but the hours lost their speed. There was nothing on the calendar, and nothing else we had to be. Sunday without hurry, let the fireplace breathe. There is wealth in having nowhere and no reason yet to leave. Sunday without hurry, blue light resting on the floor. Let the city move without us, we are staying close indoors. You folded your feet beneath you, chose another book to start. I found an old familiar record with a worn and gentle heart. Plates remain beside the coffee, phones lay sleeping out of reach. Every pause became a language neither one of us had to teach. We did not need a distant view or reservations made for two. Some escapes begin by letting ordinary rooms feel new. Sunday without hurry, let the fireplace breathe. There is wealth in having nowhere and no reason yet to leave. Sunday without hurry, blue light resting on the floor. Let the city move without us, we are staying close indoors. Peace may not be far away or hidden past another town. Maybe it is bread still warming and someone who will settle down. Let the afternoon unfold. Let the coffee lose its warmth. Let the room keep turning gold. Sunday without hurry, as the embers fade from view. We accomplished nothing urgent, and the day still carried through. The paper slept across the table. Rain moved softly down the pane. You closed your eyes beside me, and I played that side again.
You buttoned up your dark wool coat at 1:10 beneath the clock. Rain was waiting on the pavement like a patient second thought. Your hand remained upon the handle, but your eyes returned inside. I did not ask you to stay longer, I simply changed the record side. There were meanings in the pauses, neither one could rearrange. Some doors remain half open when the truth is still in range. Your coat beside the doorway in the evening, not yet done. You never said you would remain, I never asked you not to run. Your coat beside the doorway, fire settling into gray. Maybe this is not beginning, maybe we just learned to stay. You removed your gloves in silence, took the corner of the chair, spoke about the streets that changed you and the rooms you found elsewhere. I described my quiet Sundays and the patterns I had feared. For the first time in a long while, pride had nothing left to steer. No one offered absolution, no one promised what came next. Just two people listening closely without editing the text. Your coat beside the doorway and the evening not yet done. You never said you would remain, I never asked you not to run. Your coat beside the doorway, fire settling into gray. Maybe this is not beginning. Maybe we just learn to stay. If tomorrow brings more distance, we will still have shared this room. Not every honest conversation needs a future to come true. Rain followed you through the doorway, silver along your winter coat. You found an old photograph and held it like a quiet note. The record slipped between two measures. The fire answered from the grate. We let the room complete the sentence we had carried in too late. No need to mend the pages, the years are weathered through. Some truths arrive much softer when no one forces them to. Let the embers speak for the words we never found. Two glasses by the fireplace, and no need to turn around. Let the evening breathe. We can leave tomorrow free. There is something in this warm light, making peace with you and me. You spoke about your Sunday mornings high above a crowded street. I told you how the city taught me when to stay and when to leave. Then you laughed across the silence, like the room had changed its key. Nothing needed an explanation, nothing asked us to agree. We do not have to name this a return or a goodbye. Some doors open without warning, just enough to let in light. Let the embers speak for the words we never found. Two glasses by the fireplace, and no need to turn around. Let the evening breathe. We can held the final laughter after everyone had gone. Half-filled glasses caught the firelight while the old record carried on. You slipped your earrings in your pocket, let your hair fall to your coat. I moved another log toward the embers and listened to the room exhale. The house returned to quiet. Every shadow found its place, and without the noise around us, I could finally see your face. Stay inside the hour between, when midnight loosens every thread. Leave the dishes for the morning, let the fire burn instead. Stay beneath this borrowed gold, when nothing needs to be complete.
We do not need another lifetime, only this one room and heartbeat. You found a song on side 2 from a year before we met. Said it sounded like a rooftop in a summer you could not forget. I smiled at how you held the memory. You finished what was left of wine. Rain erased the distant traffic and made the window feel like ours. Nothing here was made for headlines. No grand moment, no design. Just two people choosing gently not to hurry past the time. Stay inside the hour between, when midnight loosens every thread. Leave the dishes for the morning, let the fire burn instead. Stay beneath this borrowed gold, when nothing needs to be complete. We do not need another lifetime, only this one room and heartbeat. Maybe life is in the pauses after every task is through, and the hand that finds another without asking it to move. Let the silence carry through. Stay until the record settles and the embers lose their light. Some kinds of love grow deeper when they do not rush the night. You rested softly on my shoulder. The fire faded into gray. The glasses waited on the table, and we let the darkness stay. Photograph slipped from a novel as I reach for something old. Two young faces by a window in a cafe washed with gold. Your scarf was hanging from the chair back. My watch was somewhere out of view when a traffic blurred behind us and the world felt small and new. The picture kept the moment, not the rows that came between. Still a chapter can be honest without becoming everything. Winter photograph resting in the firelight. I do not need that corner table to remember we were right. Winter photograph, quiet as the falling snow. Some date, a street, a careless vow. We once promised endless talking, though neither knows the other now. Life did not betray the promise, it only changed the rooms we knew. Distance cannot take the lesson from the years we traveled through. Not every ending is a failure, not every road was meant to stay. Some people finish their assignment, then kindly step away. A winter photograph resting in the firelight. I do not need that corner table to remember we were right. Winter photograph, quiet as the falling snow. Some stories keep their meaning even when we let them go. I am not saving space for your return, watching every passing train. I only keep that afternoon and what it taught me about change. Winter photograph, embers moving on the frame. You have found another skyline. I have learned another name. Winter photograph, back between the pages now. Some memories grow graceful when we stop asking them how. I close the book beside me, let the final fire burn. The snow in
We chose the oldest record, the one from our first evening here. You lit a single corner lamp, I watched the fire disappear. Boxes waited in the hallway, my key no longer fit the plan. Still for one remaining evening, the house remembered who I am. There was nothing left to conquer, no one guilty in the room. We had reached the final landing, without turning love to ruin. When the record ends, I will close the door with care. You can keep the books and table, I will take the years we shared. When the record ends, we will make no promise to write. Some goodbyes remain more truthful when they do not ask for another night. You brought the final bottle, poured an equal glass for two. Spoke about the empty bedroom and the walls you might paint blue. Then we laughed at how our habits kept imagining next spring. Routine is always slow to notice when the heart has changed a thing. We do not need to make it smaller to explain why we must go. The story does not lose its beauty just because it cannot grow. When the record ends, I will close the door with care. You can keep the books and table, I will take the years we share. When the record ends, we will make no promise to write. Some goodbyes remain more truthful when they do not ask for another night. If we meet inside a memory, let it carry no demand, like an old familiar record that we play because we can. When the record ends and the final ember falls, you can keep our photographs, I will keep the strength to walk. When the record ends, morning waiting in the hall, we were not less because it finished. What we had was never small. The needle settled into silence. You drew back the curtain blue. I left my key beside the piano and stepped outside before the dawn came. You took the chair beside the window. I let the old record turn. Rain moved softly over rooftops while the cedars started to burn. I poured 2 cups without asking, left yours close beside the light. You slipped your shoes beneath the table and let the room hold up the night. We did not need an answer or a perfect thing to say. The fire filled the distance and the hours lost their weight. Stay where the quiet shines, here beside this amber glow. Some kinds of love speak softly so the tired heart can know. Stay while the rain keeps falling, let the crowded city fade. In this room the world can wait, nothing has to be explained. You saved your place with an old receipt from a cafe near the train. I watched the shadows cross your face and loosen what the week had strained. Your phone went dark upon the table. The street below forgot its sound. For a while we were not searching, we were simply staying found. No promises were needed, no old story to repair. Just 2 lives sharing evening and enough unspoken care. Stay where the quiet shines, here beside this amber glow.
Some kinds of love speak softly, so the tired heart can know. Stay while the rain keeps falling, let the crowded city fade. In this room the world can wait, nothing has to be explained. Maybe love is not a statement, maybe tenderness is small. A warm cup left beside you, and no demand at all. Mend us slowly just by giving silence room. Stay until the embers soften and the glass turns morning blue. In this room, time remembers it does not have to hurry through. You close the book without a word. I turned the record back to side one. Rain kept moving down the window, and the quiet stayed when night was done.
Rain is painting city lights across the streets beneath the night. Steam is rising soft and slow, like it already knows. Your smile will rise without a sound, like the sweetest melody around. Somewhere between the quiet air, love was waiting there. Not every story needs goodbye, not every moment asks us why. Sometimes all we really need is someone willing to stay. Between two cups of coffee, the whole world slipped away. Time forgot to keep on running, just to let us stay. No tomorrow, no yesterday, just this table where our hearts remain. And a little song was born tonight between two cups of coffee. A lonely saxophone nearby blends with the rain beneath the sky. Taxi lights keep rolling slow, like they don't wanna go. Your eyes shine brighter than neon signs, softly slowing down my mind. Even the wind forgot to move the moment I touched you. Maybe happiness arrives without knocking on the door, wrapped inside simplicity, always asking nothing more. Between two cups of coffee, the whole world slipped away. Time forgot to keep on running, just to let us stay. No tomorrow, no yesterday, just this table where our hearts between 2 cups of coffee. If tomorrow finds us far beyond tonight, I remember how you smiled in that golden light. Some evenings never end, they simply learn to live inside our memories, forever warm. Between 2 cups of coffee, everything felt right. Maybe love was never louder than this quiet night. While the rain touched the city, life became so beautifully easy. Between 2 cups of coffee, the coffee's still warm, and so is my heart. Blue began behind the curtains, while the final streetlights dimmed. The morning bus crossed through the silence, and the roofs grew sharp again. You had held the same wine glass since the hour before 3. I could not tell if night was ending or making something new of me. We spoke of roads and choices, of the years we could not change, not to rewrite what had happened, only to give it different names. Blue light, amber room, 2 colors on the wall. Morning meeting, dying fire, softness finding us at all. Blue light, amber room, nothing begging to be solved. The night did not reveal an answer, but it showed how we evolved. You spoke about your father and a hotel far from home. I described the narrow window where I learned to live alone. The clock became unnecessary when daylight reached the floor. That room held every honest sentence without asking us for more. Forgiveness is not always returning. Peace is not forgetting pain. Sometimes understanding someone means releasing every claim. Blue light, amber room, two colors on the wall. Morning meeting, dying fire, softness finding us at all. Blue light, amber room, nothing begging to be solved. The night did not reveal an answer, but it showed how we evolve. When the flame becomes an ember, truth no longer needs a shield. We are not the ones we once were. Maybe that is how we heal.
The old clock moved past midnight. Rain softened every window frame. I cleared the books along the mantel and found a note without a name. Your handwriting leaned like lamplight across a page gone pale with time. I poured the last of the red wine and read between each careful line. You wrote as though the morning could wait outside until we knew. But certain words grow more forgiving when years have carried people through. Letters by the fire, turning amber in the room. Nothing here is asking for an old love to resume. Letters by the fire, one slow record, one last glass. I can honor what we carry without living in the past. There was a photograph from April, a corner table pouring rain. You were watching yellow taxis, I was tracing circles on the grain. You wrote about a quiet Sunday and a train we never took. Some roads are meant to stay imagined, like a note inside a book. Distance is not always failure. Sometimes leaving makes things clear. There are endings made more graceful when we stop rehearsing fear. Letters by the fire, turning amber in the room. Nothing here is asking for an old love to resume. Letters by the fire, one slow record, one last glass. I can honor what we carried without living in the past. photograph between pages. Left the letter near the flame. The room grew still around me, and the dawn arrived unnamed. The elevator sighed at 22. Rain on your coat, the hallway blue. I turned the record over to side B. The traffic softened underneath. No grand confessions, just coffee and room to breathe. Nothing in the quiet needed rescuing. Stay while the skyline changes shade. Let the avenue rush without us. Up here, the silence wears a little gold, and every window keeps a story. Stay till the last cab turns the corner, not to keep the morning far, only because this kind of stillness knows exactly where we are. You left the window open just an inch. The curtain moved across the floor. Two glasses resting by a photograph from some forgotten Sunday before. We never gave the moment a name. The clock could wait outside. Some things arrive without announcement, and choose a place to hide. Stay while the skyline changes shade. Let the avenue rush without us. Up here, the silence wears a little gold, and every window keeps a story. Stay till the last cab turns the corner, not to keep the morning far, only because this kind of stillness knows exactly where we are. Maybe the city never sleeps because it never learned to rest. For a few unguarded minutes we asked nothing of what came next. You smiled at your reflection, floating softly in the glass. Peace can feel like finding someone who does not hurry what will pass. groove. The rain remained beyond the glass. When every lamp had disappeared, the stillness stayed. Came in carrying weather on the shoulders of your coat. Set your keys beside the piano and let the silence take your throat. I did not ask for the details or who had crossed another line. I drew the curtains, fed the fire, and gave the evening room and time. the way it was playing around you. But the story could remain. Some nights become much gentler when no one asks you to explain. Second cup at midnight, steam rising through the room. You do not need an answer, you just need a little room. Second cup at midnight, while the rain erases sound, let the fire hold the shadows. I will keep the quiet around. You chose the worn outside too, from a record we both knew. Sat beside the wooden bookcase as the amber settled through. I placed a blanket on your shoulders. You smiled without looking my way. For several unmeasured minutes, nothing had to be okay. Not every wound needs guidance, not every fear needs light. Sometimes care is simply staying without trying to make things right. Second cup at midnight, steam rising through the room. You do not need an answer, you just need a little room. Second cup at midnight, while the rain erases sound, let the fire hold the shadows. I will keep the quiet around. Morning may arrive forgiving, or take its time behind the grave. Tonight there is an empty chair, and no one asking you to change. Second cup at midnight, when the hours feel too wide, you do not have to conquer darkness, you can simply let it slide. Second cup at midnight, blue light gathering above, the fire settles into silence, but the room still carries love. Rain loosened from the windows, the needle reached the end. You fell asleep beside the fireplace, and the house grew warm again. O'clock arrived unnoticed. No one reached to clear the bed. Rain was riding on the rooftop, while the morning turned to red. You read half the weekend paper. I warmed bread beside the stove. Coffee filled the quiet hallways, and the house forgot the road. Traffic moved beyond the curtains, but the hours lost their speed. There was nothing on the calendar and nothing else we had to be. Sunday without hurry, let the fireplace breathe. There is wealth in having nowhere and no reason yet to leave. Sunday without hurry, blue light resting on the floor. Let the city move without us, we are staying close indoors. You folded your feet beneath you, chose another book to start. I found an old familiar record with a worn and gentle heart. Plates remain beside the coffee, phones lay sleeping out of reach. Every pause became a language neither one of us had to teach. We did not need a distant view or reservations made for two. Some escapes begin by letting ordinary rooms feel new. Sunday without hurry, let the fireplace breathe. There is wealth in having nowhere and no reason yet to leave. Sunday without hurry, blue light resting on the floor. Let the city move without us, we are staying close indoors. Peace may not be far away or hidden past another town. Maybe it is bread still warming and someone who will settle down. Let the afternoon unfold. Let the coffee lose its warmth. Let the room keep turning gold. Sunday without hurry, as the embers fade from view. We accomplished nothing urgent, and the day still carried through. The paper slept across the table. Softly down the pane. You closed your eyes beside me, and I played that side again.
You buttoned up your dark wool coat at 1:10 beneath the clock. Rain was waiting on the pavement like a patient second thought. Your hand remained upon the handle, but your eyes returned inside. I did not ask you to stay longer, I simply changed the record side. There were meanings in the pauses neither one could rearrange. Some doors remain half open when the truth is still in range. Your coat beside the doorway in the evening not yet done. You never said you would remain, I never asked you not to run. Your coat beside the doorway, fire settling into Maybe we just learn to stay. You removed your gloves in silence, took the corner of the chair, spoke about the streets that changed you and the rooms you found elsewhere. I described my quiet Sundays and the patterns I had feared. For the first time in a long while, pride had nothing left to steer. No one offered absolution, no one promised what came next. Just two people listening closely without editing the text. Your coat beside the doorway and the evening not yet done. You never said you would remain, I never asked you not to run. Your coat beside the doorway, fire settling into gray. Maybe this is not beginning, maybe we just learn to stay. If tomorrow brings more distance, we will still have shared this room. Not every honest conversation needs a future to come true. Rain followed you through the doorway, silver along your winter coat. You found an old photograph and held it like a quiet note. The record slipped between two measures. The fire answered from the grate. We let the room complete the sentence we had carried in too late. No need to mend the pages, the years are weathered through. Some truths arrive much softer when no one forces them to. Let the embers speak for the words we never found. Two glasses by the fireplace, and no need to turn around. Let the evening breathe. We can leave tomorrow free. There is something in this warm light, making peace with you and me. You spoke about your Sunday mornings high above a crowded street. I told you how the city taught me when to stay and when to leave. Then you laughed across the silence, like the room had changed its key. Nothing needed an explanation, nothing asked us to agree. We do not have to name this a return or a goodbye. Some doors open without warning, just enough to let in light. Let the embers speak for the words we never found. Two glasses by the fireplace, and no need to turn around. Let the evening breathe. We can
had gone. Half-filled glasses caught the firelight while the old record carried on. You slipped your earrings in your pocket, let your hair fall to your coat. I moved another log toward the embers and listened to the room exhale. The house returned to quiet, every shadow found its place, and without the noise around us, I could finally see your face. Stay inside the hour between, when midnight loosens every thread. Leave the dishes for the morning, let the fire burn instead. Stay beneath this borrowed gold, when nothing needs to be complete. We do not need another lifetime, only this one room and heartbeat. You found a song on side 2 from a year before we met. Said it sounded like a rooftop in a summer you could not forget. I smiled at how you held the memory. You finished what was left of wine. Rain erased the distant traffic and made the window feel like ours. Nothing here was made for headlines, no grand moment, no design. Just two people choosing gently not to hurry past the time. Stay inside the hour between, when midnight loosens every thread. Leave the dishes for the morning, let the fire burn instead. Stay beneath this borrowed gold, when nothing needs to be complete. We do not need another lifetime, only this one room and heartbeat. Maybe life is in the pauses after every task is through, and the hand that finds another without asking it to move. While the dark turns morning blue, let the room remain unfinished, let the silence carry through. Stay until the record settles and the embers lose their light. Some kinds of love grow deeper when they do not rush the night. You rested softly on my shoulder, the fire faded into gray. The glasses waited on the table, and we let the darkness stay. A photograph slipped from a novel as I reach for something old. Two young faces by a window in a cafe washed with gold. Your scarf was hanging from the chair back. My watch was somewhere out of view when a traffic blurred behind us, and the world felt small and new. The picture kept the moment, not the roads that came between. Still a chapter can be honest without becoming everything. Winter photograph resting in the firelight. I do not need that corner table to remember we were right. Winter photograph, quiet as the falling snow. Some stories keep their meaning even when we let them go. On the back, a hurried sentence, a date, a street, a careless vow. We once promised endless talking, though neither knows the other now. Life did not betray the promise, it only changed the rooms we knew. Distance cannot take the lesson from the years we traveled through. Not every ending is a failure, not every road was meant to stay. Some people finish their assignment and kindly step away. Winter photograph resting in the firelight. I do not need that corner table to remember we were right. Winter photograph, quiet as the falling snow. Some stories keep their meaning even when we let them go. I am not saving space for your return, watching every passing train. I only keep that afternoon and what it taught me about change. Winter photograph, embers moving on the frame. You have found another skyline. I have learned another name. Winter photograph, back between the pages now. Some memories grow graceful when we stop asking them how. I close the book beside me, let the final fire burn. The snow in
We chose the oldest record, the one from our first evening here. You lit a single corner lamp, I watched the fire disappear. Boxes waited in the hallway, my key no longer fit the plan. Still for one remaining evening, the house remembered who I am. There was nothing left to conquer, no one guilty in the room. We had reached the final landing without turning love to ruin. When the record ends, I will close the door with care. You can keep the books and table. I will take the years we shared. When the record ends, we will make no promise to write. Some goodbyes remain more truthful when they do not ask for another night. You brought the final bottle, poured an equal glass for two. Spoke about the empty bedroom and the walls you might paint blue. Then we laughed at how our habits kept imagining next spring. Routine is always slow to notice when the heart has changed a thing. We do not need to make it smaller to explain why we must go. A story does not lose its beauty just because it cannot grow. When the record ends, I will close the door with care. You can keep the books and table. I will take the years we shared. When the record ends, we will make no promise to write. Some goodbyes remain more truthful when they do not ask for another night. If we meet inside a memory, let it carry no demand, like an old familiar record that we play because we can. When the record ends and the final ember falls, you can keep our photographs. I will keep the strength to walk. When the record ends, morning waiting in the hall, we were not less because it finished. What we had was never small. The needle settled into silence. You drew back the curtain blue. I left my key beside the piano and stepped outside before the dawn came. You took the chair beside the window. I let the old record turn. Rain moved softly over rooftops while the cedars started to burn. I poured 2 cups without asking, left yours close beside the light. You slipped your shoes beneath the table and let the room hold up the night. We did not need an answer or a perfect thing to say. The fire filled the distance and the hours lost their weight. Stay where the quiet shines, here beside this amber glow. Some kinds of love speak softly so the tired heart can know. Stay while the rain keeps falling, let the crowded city fade.
You saved your place with an old receipt from a cafe near the train. I watched the shadows cross your face and loosen what the week had strained. Your phone went dark upon the table. The street below forgot its sound. For a while we were not searching, we were simply staying found. No promises were needed, no old story to repair. Just two lives sharing evening and enough unspoken care. Stay where the quiet shines, here beside this amber glow. Some kinds of love speak softly, so the tired heart can know. Stay while the rain keeps falling, let the crowded city fade. In this room the world can wait, nothing has to be explained. Maybe love is not a statement, maybe tenderness is small. A warm cup left beside you, and no demand at all. Mend us slowly just by giving silence room. Stay until the embers soften and the glass turns morning blue. In this room, time remembers it does not have to hurry through. You close the book without a word. I turned the record back to side one. Rain kept moving down the window, and the quiet stayed when night was done.
Rain is painting city lights across the streets beneath the night. Steam is rising soft and slow, like it already knows. Your smile will rise without a sound, like the sweetest melody around. Somewhere between the quiet air, love was waiting there. Not every story needs goodbye, not every moment asks us why. Sometimes all we really need is someone willing to stay. Between two cups of coffee, the whole world slipped away. Time forgot to keep on running, just to let us stay. No tomorrow, no yesterday, just this table where our hearts remain. And a little song was born tonight between two cups of coffee. A lonely saxophone nearby blends with the rain beneath the sky. Taxi lights keep rolling slow, like they don't wanna go. Your eyes shine brighter than neon signs, softly slowing down my mind. maybe happiness arrives without knocking on the door. Wrapped inside simplicity, always asking nothing more. Between 2 cups of coffee, the whole world slipped away. Time forgot to keep on running, just to let us stay. No tomorrow, no yesterday, just this table where our hearts remain. And a little song was born tonight between 2 cups of coffee. If tomorrow finds us far beyond tonight, I remember how you smiled in that golden light. Some evenings never end, they simply learn to live inside our memories, forever warm. Between 2 cups of coffee, everything felt right. Maybe love was never louder than this quiet night. While the rain touched the city, life became so beautifully easy. Between 2 cups of coffee, the coffee's still warm, and so is my heart. Blue began behind the curtains while the final streetlights dimmed. The morning bus crossed through the silence, and the roofs grew sharp again. You had held the same wine glass since the hour before 3. I could not tell if night was ending or making something new of me. We spoke of roads and choices, of the years we could not change, not to rewrite what had happened, only to give it different names. Blue light, amber room, 2 colors on the wall. Morning meeting, dying fire, softness finding us at all. Blue light, amber room, nothing begging to be solved. The night did not reveal an answer, but it showed how we evolved. You spoke about your father and a hotel far from home. describe the narrow window where I learned to live alone. The clock became unnecessary when daylight reached the floor. That room held every honest sentence without asking us for more. Forgiveness is not always returning. Peace is not forgetting pain. Sometimes understanding someone means releasing every claim. Blue light, amber room, two colors on the wall. Morning needing dying fire, softness finding us at all. Blue light, amber room, nothing begging to be solved. The night did not reveal an answer, but it showed how we evolve. When the flame becomes an ember